Moving up for trial 2. This is over the 2240, the CO to C2. On the inside is Campaign Drive. Rod Petrov. Next to it is Vanderlei. Kevin Lang. 10 of Us. Craig Demler. And 4 was Super Slick and George Shembry, just easing back at the start. Aloha Donho and Jason Hackett. And on the outside, Truman and Greg Sugars eased back at the start. So a pretty comfortable lead for Campaign Drive, who wasn't really asked to come out of the gate, but it looked like it began quickly, but everything else just drifted back off the arm. So into the first turn, they've sorted themselves out pretty quickly with not much pace on, and Campaign Drive is the leader. Second is Vanderlei. In third spot is 10 of Us. Super Slick was able to drop in on the pegs fourth. And then in fifth position, Aloha Donho and Truman. So in barrier order, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they settle and they make their way into the back straight. About 1,700 left to travel, and they are really going slowly here. May as well have been a mile trial because that extra distance has done nothing. They'll be lucky to break 50 here. And Campaign Drive heads along the back in a 50.7 lead time. So Vanderlei hooked out. Would have been quicker doing track work at home if they're going to run at that tempo. So Vanderlei moved out to head off Campaign Drive now, and coming out with Super Slick got off the peg. So this pace is a little bit better. I wouldn't call it anything better than average now, but it's certainly much quicker than what it was. So Vanderlei's in front, second Campaign Drive. Super Slick is third, fourth the inside is 10 of Us. And then came Aloha Donho, and at the back of the field of 6 is Truman. Going past the 1200, leader wanting to shift out quite significantly there, Vanderlei. And Campaign Drive pretty much followed it through, but is trying to be angled back down towards the spot on the marker line now as they head out of the straight. 31-3 the first quarter, and the leader is Vanderlei from Campaign Drive, who's now in behind it with Super Slick third. 3 back along the inside is 10 of Us as they turn out of the straight from Aloha Donho, and Truman takes closer order. 800 metres left to travel, and the leader is Vanderlei. The second quarter in 30.6. So those quarters, the first 2 quarters, have been a little more solid after a very pedestrian lead time, and Vanderlei heads down the back about a metre in front of Super Slick. Third is Campaign Drive. Then in fourth spot is 10 of Us. Truman's not travelling well. It's just paddled a bit and put under pressure the outside, and Aloha Donho last of the 6. Off the back, 500 left to travel, and it's Vanderlei. Still about a metre in front of Super Slick. Over on the inside, third is Campaign Drive. Now Truman picks up the bit, certainly much better, and gets up to a clear fourth. Next is 10 of Us, and then Aloha Donho. Third quarter was 30 seconds. Around the final bend, and Truman wants to hang out pretty badly again, and getting through Campaign Drive on the inside of it. Also drifting out was Truman's a bit of a handful. Vanderlei's just in front of Campaign Drive. It's Vanderlei about a metre in front of Campaign Drive, and Vanderlei just wins, probably about a neck on the line or a bit less. Campaign Drive second, Truman third from Super Slick, Aloha Donho, and 10 of Us. Final quarter was 28-3, so they've come home in a reasonable tempo, and the mile rate was 2-3. 2-3 mile rate from an overall time of 2:51.3. The mile was 2 minutes 0.5 last mile, 2 minutes 0.5 last half mile in 58.4. So the overall 2:51.3, mile rate 2-3, last mile in 2 minutes 0.5, and the last half mile 58.4. 2:1.65, 2 first Vanderlei, second 1 Campaign Drive, third 6 Truman, fourth was 5 Aloha Donho, fifth in 4 Super Slick. 2:1.65. Margins are half neck by 2.5, half a neck by 2.5 metres. 2:1.65. Overall 2:51.3, a rate of 2-3, last mile 2 minutes 0.5, last half in 58.4.